Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're jumping into a really interesting place. New Westminster. People often call it New West. It's this historic city in British Columbia, right on the Fraser River, part of Greater Vancouver. Known for its heritage, yeah, but also great river views and, well, a really lively community feel. Our goal today to sort of unpack what makes this city tick, this blend of the old and the very new. So the history is pretty fascinating. Founded way back, 1858. By the Royal Engineers, and it was actually the original capital of the colony of British Columbia. Before the merger with Vancouver Island, and get this, Queen Victoria herself named it. After Westminster in London, that's quite something. Does that deep history still echo today? Does it feel present?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that royal naming, it wasn't just a trivia point. It really set a tone. Even now, the city subtly weaves that Edwardian feel with a very modern urban energy. New West isn't just sticking its history in a museum. It's like living with it. For the, over 80,000 people there, you see it everywhere. Those beautifully kept Edwardian Victorian houses, especially around Queen's Park. But it's also in how the community sort of holds on to those roots while building something, well, really contemporary. That balance sounds key, old and new side by side. And I guess it's connectivity, being such a SkyTrain hub, that must play a huge role in managing growth, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 20 kilometers or so southeast of downtown Vancouver. It's right on the Expo line, New Westminster Station, Columbia, Sapperton, multiple stops. How does being that central transit point really change its role in the region?
It's absolutely pivotal. Yeah. New West isn't just some suburb you commute from. It's transit setup, SkyTrain, plus good bus routes, major road access. It makes it this strategic crossroads, really accessible. You can easily hawk over from Burnaby, Surrey, Coquitlam. That connection lets it keep its own distinct flavor, while still being plugged into the whole Metro Vancouver scene. It's a great example, actually, of smart planning, using the historical layout but layering in modern transport.
Okay, so what's it like to experience New West then? When you go there, the river market at Westminster Quay, it's more than just shops and food, isn't it?
Definitely. It feels like a real community hub. That riverfront heritage is alive there. You got a sense of the old Fraser River trade, yeah, but now it's artisan bakeries and cool places to eat.
Right. So how do places like the market or Pier Park, I heard it has beach volleyball, how do they show that evolving identity?
They capture it perfectly.
Yeah.
Pier Park, yeah, this urban park right on the water, green space, those rec features. It connects nature and leisure right back to the city's, industrial past along the river. It's a nice contrast. And then you have the Anvil Centre. That's for arts, culture, conferences. Very modern. And Queen's Park, too, that big green space, gardens, sports. They offer all the modern stuff, but often on sites that have their own history. It creates these layers of experience.
And what's it like living there? The housing seems pretty diverse. Condos, those lovely heritage homes, new builds.
Yeah, it's quite a mix.
That mix seems intentional, like they want different kinds of people, families, commuters, retirees.
Exactly. It reflects a deliberate effort, I think, to maintain a multi-generational community.
Plus, it's walkable, great transit access.
Yeah.
Makes it more than just a place to sleep before commuting, right?
For sure. It feels like a self-contained urban center in many ways.
How do schools and the economy fit into that picture?
Well, they're pretty significant factors. School District 40 has a good reputation. And Douglas College is there, too. It's not just a local college. It contributes, Especially in health sciences, performing arts. It often drives some economic activity, linking research to local businesses. And the economy itself is diverse. Healthcare is big. Education, tech. Even film production is surprisingly active. You see areas like the Brewery District, Sapperton. They're changing fast. It's not just random development. It seems like strategic investment, turning old industrial areas into vibrant mixed-use spots, signals ongoing growth.
Okay, almost wrapping up here. We have to mention the cultural scene. Seems lively. Things like Uptown Live, that music festival, and the Hayek Festival, celebrating the history.
Yeah, the Hayek Festival is a big one. Parade, community stuff.
And a strong local art scene, too. Galleries, theaters, community events. It sounds like culture really ties it all together.
It absolutely does, yeah. That cultural layer, it's like the thread connecting the history to the modern vibe. These events, they aren't just, things to do. They build community. They reinforce that identity, honoring the past while living fully in the present. It's quite special.
So New Westminster really does sound like this captivating mix, deep history, vibrant modern life. A city that keeps changing but doesn't forget where it came from. Maybe that makes you think. As you consider how a city like New West layers its history with the new, what overlooked stories might be hiding in plain sight in the places you pass every day? What's waiting for a deeper look right where you are?